What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a new episode of the Gamer Court Review. This is our review of The Last of Us Season 1, Episode 6. And I'm here with my wonderful co-host, Louise. Say what's up to the people.
I'm stinky. I sweated a lot. Yeah, I didn't have time to go shower. Thankfully, y'all don't have smell-o-vision, so it's fine. My hair looked good though, surprisingly. But yeah, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? It's a fucking Monday
Louise,
night.
you were
Feels like
so
a
lucky,
Sunday.
bro.
What?
You were so lucky, bro. We just hit that mark. We just hit
Oh,
that
did I
mark.
curse?
Yes.
I
You
keep forgetting
almost
I
sold
curse, man.
the whole thing.
What did I say?
Oh
I'm gonna
my
need to
goodness.
go back. I'm gonna need to
Yo,
go
what
back.
the fuck?
I'm a little stinky.
And also, as always, back for his return for the 6th episode, as he's been for the last 5 episodes, Raul, the nerdy Chicano.
It's a good show.
Unlike Luis, I actually was able to go and shower before this because I was
Well, I was
sweaty as
busy. It's
fuck.
not that I didn't want to go shower. It's just I was busy. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I what's it called? I was sweaty too, but I went to go shower. So,
Yeah.
real quick though, just got in there, scrubbed around, But what's it called? Yeah, we're here.
You
I'm
got
ready
him
for
between
some.
them cheeks, right?
Yeah, of course.
You have to. If you don't, you're fucking weird, man. I
Yeah.
saw tweets about that. I'm like, my boyfriend doesn't uh, spread his cheeks to clean. I'm like, y'all don't use soap. What's the ethnicity? It's gotta be white. But, yeah,
Either
what's up,
way,
yeah?
what's it called? I'm ready for some Last of Us, but
I'm ready for some Last of Us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
they for sure
Uh,
smoke fucking clean. Y'all seen they shower, whatnot? They got rivers.
they got
They got
rivers, yeah.
clickers.
it's gonna
Blood.
be a good show, y'all. Like I said, I'm your host, Keon, aka Fuck Brock. And yeah, we're gonna have a good show today. And yeah. So today, guys, we're going to Louise, help me. My brain is fried.
Today we're going to talk about the latest episode 5, titled
6.
Kin. Oh, 6? Oh,
Mm-hmm.
bro, I thought today was Sunday. I honestly forgot. These kids had a holiday today. Whatever. I never got a holiday during Farias. Black History Month. Wow, we really have been woke. Uh, we're talking about Kin today, where Joel goes throughout his Wyoming uh, journey after the whole debacle that happened with Sam and Henry. And he finally finds his brother Tommy through a new settlement that they had with. Do they actually have a name? I don't think we've ever gotten a name for the settlement. Maybe in part 2, I don't know. But for Tommy's settlement in the game, we never did get one. We just knew they had one. But yeah, we meet also some new characters that are important.
Let's go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and announce this just because I feel like it's only right. Spoilers for HBO's The Last of Us
Please don't give a fuck, man. He's just gonna
will
start
be
out.
in
I wasn't
progress.
spoiled though.
Yeah, it wasn't major spoilers, but
It was
I'm
just
just going ahead
summary.
and do it. Spoilers will be in progress in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I
Raul
was just
doesn't
giving
know.
the summary, man. Y'all
Wait, what's up,
overreact, dog.
Nah, there you go. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
he
all.
doesn't have it
All right,
set up.
Oh,
it's all good.
I
But
had to go and push my buttons here. I forgot that I was on the lights. I was about to hit that. I was like, wait, that doesn't look like my audio one. I'm about to turn off my
He
lights.
goes dark.
Yeah.
yeah.
I go,
So yeah, this episode after ignoring the advice of the locals, Joel and Ellie descend deeper into dangerous territory and search for the Fireflies and Tommy. Episode was directed by Jasmila Zabanic.
Ziabanich.
All right, you
Ubanic.
fucking nerd.
I-
I was about to say you
Jasmila?
fucking weeb.
Jasmila
Jasmila?
Ziabanich.
Watch someone in chat
Yep.
come in. Actually, you're saying it wrong.
Well, I will tell you this: when she was doing her rounds for her last movie, I was listening to her in interviews, and that's how you say it. Okay, that's she would say
okay.
Jasmila Ziabanich.
Jasmila fills up on the
Zabanic.
chat. It
Okay.
says, actually, I mispronounced my own name in that interview. That fucking Matt Damon movie, man, it's gonna hit hard.
Yeah. Oh my
Matt Damon.
god. Yeah, the
Anyway,
fucking actor.
back to the Last of Us. Yeah. So this episode we got introduced to some new characters as Louise was explaining.
Mm-hmm.
We were introduced to Maria.
Yes,
I think it
Maria.
Maria,
Yeah,
who
yeah.
is Tommy's wife or girlfriend,
Yeah.
wife. Yeah, because she did say anyway. So we got introduced to. I'm telling you, my brain's fried, bro. I'm like
I
so
get
tired. I
that.
thought I got enough sleep,
I
but I
get
didn't.
that. I get
So
that, man.
um, yeah, we got introduced to Maria, Tommy's wife, and also we did. Joel did successfully find Tommy after him and Ellie get surrounded by their crew in the middle of a field while they're on horses at gunpoint. So
Some real cowboy shit right there, partner.
Some stuff from Red Dead
yeah,
Redemption 2, bro.
No,
yeah,
100%, dog.
that's facts. That's
I was like,
facts.
I remember playing this shit in Red Dead 2.
But yeah. So what do we think? What did you think, Ro?
Man, I really like this episode. What's it called? Y'all can't call me biased because I'm not gonna say it's my favorite episode. It's not. Um, but
Oh,
this
I thought you
episode
were
was
talking
really
about Maria.
no, this was definitely a really good episode. I was really impressed with how they were able to capture the beauty of that snow landscapes, man. Oh my god, that was some beautiful stuff there. And I I can tell you this right now, and you can go ahead and mark my words because I know that Luis asked me this last week. Right now, I can
I did.
100% tell you Pedro Pascal is going to be nominated for an Emmy.
Oh, that's right.
Because
Yes, yes.
after this week's episode, it's
Oh,
it's
fuck yeah.
confirmed to me. I think that he really can. He's really going to do it. Um, I'm not too confident yet on Bella Ramsey. I think I need to see what comes in these next couple of episodes. Then
Yep.
I'll let y'all know. But right now, I can 100% tell you that Pedro Pascal's got that one in the bag right now.
See, you bring up Bella Ramsey, and I'll say, um, probably not for this season, but come
No,
season two,
Two?
I think
she is definitely getting nominated for an Emmy.
my
I
words,
believe in
actually.
one of them.
Yeah. Honestly, I think it's not next season. It's this next one, this next
Yeah.
episode,
Left
because Left
Behind.
Behind
Yeah.
is all about Bella and
Yeah.
the girl. I
Hmm.
forgot the character's name. But her little
Riley?
girl toy, Riley. Yeah,
Riley,
yeah.
yeah, Riley.
Riley, yeah.
Her and Riley. That's their story. And it's in conjunction with the whole thing. Also, real quick, my food is about to be here, so I'm gonna go wait by the door. That way, I just come here. But my quick thoughts on the episode was, yeah, I'm with Pedro. That man got some
Phenomenal.
talent.
Phenomenal.
That's
Phenomenal.
why he got writers on him on TikTok. Because aside from the zaddy energy, we could feel the hurt and
He got chops. He got chops, man.
yeah, and the
Yeah.
PTSD too. I'm like, haha, I do that. Um, but yeah, dude, this episode was good. I'm hesitant to say which episode is my favorite because I can't choose, but I'll probably choose by the last review that we do because we've
Yeah,
seen all
yeah.
of them, right? But
Hmm.
for now, this is probably my top three. Not gonna lie.
100%. I agree with that. I have this episode definitely in my top three. I love the way that they translated a lot of like, especially that iconic scene from the video game, Keon.
Yes, the argument between him and Joel and Ellie.
Yeah.
Or wait, which one? That one or
Joel and Ellie. Yeah,
the,
Joel and Ellie.
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was translated so beautifully, and it was kind of almost funny to see, you know, to see how to see Bella Ramsey's Ellie, because it's like you're looking at the character in game. You good?
No, you good, man. What's it
You
called?
good?
I, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it like that, bro. Don't worry, don't worry. Nothing was wrong. I was just wondering why my ear was itching a little bit. You know. I love being live on air. Yeah, but I
Oh
agree. You know,
no,
it's like
no!
Bella
You got
Ramsey.
roaches in your head, so this some
No,
shit.
dog, chill out, man. Chill out. Yeah,
All right, let me
don't
stop.
put that on me because I just cleaned today, bro. I just cleaned today.
Oh no, that's funny. But go ahead, go ahead.
No, I mean I agree with you. The way that Bella Ramsey approaches Ellie in this series has been so perfectly thought out because this scene compared to the game scene is very different in the way that like it plays off, and that's not something I'm mad about at all. I like the way that they've been translating this stuff over to the show, and I could tell I tell you I tell you this over and over again, and this is what happens when you have respect for the source material. You
Mm-hmm.
bring people who know the source material, who obviously played the source material, and they know how to bring that over. Like honestly, every video game adaptation should have at least their creators and developers as the consultants, at least at the very least. They don't even have to
Yep.
produce the shit. They
I
gotta
agree.
consult.
Yeah, definitely.
I agree. Um,
To deviate on that, since I came back, did the Sonic movies have the creators on board?
Hell no.
No.
I
So
don't
how they
think so.
manage?
I was about to say I don't think
Yeah,
they did.
because that
But
and
then
Detective
again, like
Pikachu were
Sonic is
good.
such a wide universe. Like there's so many games and
That's true.
off like off, what's it
Side
called?
stories and
Like
whatnot. Yeah,
branching stories. Like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
it would be impossible to
To fuck it up.
have. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no,
That's
not
true.
even to fuck it up. No, it is entirely possible to fuck it up. That's why those movies are so divisive in the Sonic community, because like half the community loves them, half of the community hates them because
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not the. So, but yeah, like there's like 50 different Sonic games, including Sonic Frontiers that just came out.
yeah.
So
Sonic
uh,
Riders.
Go
Sonic
check Matt Pratt's
Riders.
videos on that
Yeah.
because he explains more on the on that lore
Yeah,
in
yeah. So
the R34 side of that.
and
Surprisingly,
I'm pretty sure that like the same writers didn't write every game.
No.
no, no,
Uh,
no, no.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
no. But
um,
yeah, I mean,
and likely they
what do you?
did, and they likely did for the original Super Mario movie, especially for the look and
Oh,
authentic feel of the game turned to film.
Nintendo
Shut
was
the ass
a
up.
dancing moms type of level of parroting for that movie because they do not. So for that movie specifically, Nintendo has a lot of trust issue with America when producing films after the whole 1990s or 80s movie that came out. So for that one, they were on Illumination's back to
Well,
make sure
100%.
everything
Mm,
fucking went
Yeah.
according to them. But to be fair, that one's a little bit less easier to fuck up because it's all just animation. So it's
Yeah.
like can't really
right.
mess up on that like the realistic RRO
Yeah.
90s version.
I also
But yeah,
wanted to say I kind of fangirled for a moment. I find we finally got to hear my favorite track from the game in the episode. And I can never remember which specific one it is, but it's like one of the first five tracks of the score. And goddamn, just Gustavo. Look, Gustavo
oh,
created
the
a
horse riding one,
masterpiece.
right?
Yeah,
Mm.
Gustavo created a masterpiece with that original what's it called score for the game, but
Here, let me play it
I
real quick.
love no, no, no. I love that they were like, yeah, Gustavo, don't do
Luis,
anything different, bro. Just kind of
you
just
ain't been
Mhm.
co-host long. If you do that shit, you ain't going. I promise you. I promise you.
I know my escape code whenever I get tired.
yeah. But
Yeah, you're right. That was really good to hear in
yeah.
the episode. I believe it is the actual title track for that is The
Yeah.
Last of Us.
I
It's
it's the thing there's
legit.
like different versions, like because there's like the
Yeah,
last like it's like one of those first five tracks, but I know which track I'm talking about. It's just it's so I love the way he approaches that track and just how he does it so softly and so slowly at the same time. And it's not the like
Hmm.
the title track that you hear in the beginning of the series.
the game came out what 2011. The like
13?
the very first
13.
13. That was I
Yeah.
was in
Yeah.
middle school. Damn, if I would have played that game and heard those songs, because in middle school, my 3 years in middle school, I was in a guitar class because I was in a magnet school. Um, People played "Stairway to Heaven." That was like the forbidding song. I probably would have been playing the Last of Us track by Gustavo, or at least learned that to memory, because it's so
Look,
simple.
yeah.
Like you could easily learn that even if you've never picked up a guitar. Just search up tabs and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's so simple yet so energetic. It like fills with life and emotion. But
Yeah.
that's what good guitar players include. You know, they can make the guitar sing "Llora guitarra llora" and shit.
Yep. Make
I
the
think I'm
guitar
a
cry.
I think I'm gonna play through The Last of Us again because I played it on. I literally only played The Last of Us once, and that was right before Part Two was about to release.
Mhm.
So I did that playthrough, and then I hadn't played it again. But I think I want to go back and play it again because I don't think I really kind of got in touch with the score with that game.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I feel like that was an underrated part of it that I should have paid it more attention to. But like at that point in time, I wasn't really like too
Mhm.
too much into you know video game music
No,
or
I get that.
Yeah.
Me
that
neither. But it's
kind
like
of
if they play it and you recognize them, like, oh, that's really
Oh
good.
yeah.
Yeah, like you got
yeah
taste.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's why the Mario song is like so like, iconic.
yeah
Mhm.
Zelda,
yeah
like yeah, like all those
mm-hmm.
things. It's the track is "The Last
Sonic
of Us" parentheses Good Night. That's the one. And it's like
Oh,
one of
is
the
that
last
mm-hmm.
track, one of the later tracks. Yeah,
Oh, so it's the more slowed down version that
yeah.
I think
There's
they
three
do.
versions. Yeah, so
Yeah,
like
yeah,
The Last of Us. What's it called? Never Again. The Last of Us Good Night. Yeah, but that
yeah.
one's my
mm,
favorite
okay
track
okay
on that album. And oh man, Gustav. I mean, like, I love Gustavo. Gustavo
Mhm.
did the score for like most of Alejandro's movies. Like, he did um an incredible job on like Amores Perros and Babel. So like, I've always been a Gustavo fanboy. So when I first played this game for the first time, and I found out that he was the one who did the score, I was like, bro, Musha
He
had to get the
nutted.
goat. You got to get the goat.
Yeah, dude, the
but
music's spectacular. The shots as well, like accompanied with the music, they really did well with doing cinematics and making it feel both like a film, right, and the game. Because the at
Hmm.
least for the remastered version, there's some beautiful shots that you see. The more one that I remember, because I haven't played in a bit, but was the sunset behind the Capitol building in that in the game. It would look spectacular. In the show, it looked good too, but in the game they just added a little more pizzazz because it's more possible there. But yeah, no, dude, the episode did well with the music choices.
Yeah.
What were you gonna
yeah
say, Cam?
no I was just saying that I think also when it came to, and this is kind of the reason why we brought up Pedro Pascal is
Hmm.
probably gonna get an Emmy for this shit is the conversation that he had with Tommy
Oh,
in the workshop or whatever they were in.
Hmm.
bro,
And
even
that
before that, him seeing Tom, like him being like, "Yo, that's Tommy," and
yeah
he goes like,
that
"Tommy," and I'm like,
right.
Tommy.
that like just
He just
instant.
you could just
Yeah,
kind of feel the excitement and the anxiety from him just go away once he saw Tommy.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he
He
saw
was a kid again,
Tommy,
bro.
right? Exactly. So that, and then him kind of just explaining to Tommy that he's not as strong as Tommy thought he was, even as he thought he was. There were times where he said he even admitted to himself that he felt weak, like that he was weak,
Yeah.
and that Tommy would have to be the one to take Ellie, to their destination.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean,
and
he even said it. The age thing is like you look older, and then
right,
I was like, you still look young, and it was like, well, I mean, stress would do that to a motherfucker.
Oh yeah,
right,
fuck yeah,
right.
man.
You can die soon enough just by being stressed enough. That's why I'm like, I'll probably make it till like maybe 40 at best with the
Shut the
amount
fuck.
of economic stress there is right now. I don't know. We'll have to see. But yeah, no, dude, that whole of like
Just
I'm weak, I'm
basically
weak.
wearing his heart on his sleeve.
Hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
And I can only imagine how Tommy felt like sitting there watch his brother cry
Yeah.
like in
Yeah.
front of him. Cause
And
you
then
can tell he's probably never seen him like that before.
Yeah,
yeah.
no, yeah, definitely, because he left a while ago, and while he was still like doing the war crimes that he
Right.
did. But yeah,
and
dude, that's like fuck.
and even then, like even what comes after that conversation, like if you guys watched, like we watched the interview at the end of the episode, like when Joel saw that girl who looked a lot like Sarah,
Oh yeah,
and
Yes.
oh
Hmm.
fuck, man, like he was like for a second he was like, oh shit, like my daughter. And that like this season, like it has those very like this episode has this like very like subtle moments in this episode, whereas like you could really tell like the body language coming from Pedro Pascal was just like really well done, where like in that moment I didn't need to hear a single word from Pedro Pascal. His body just said everything I needed to know about him in that
yeah.
moment.
He
Hmm.
confused another black girl for his own daughter that died.
Yeah, sure.
Also, that was a thing of like, holy shit, are we seeing a ghost or is it like a person that's very similar? Honestly,
Yeah.
it could have been what's your name, Nico? I know it's
Nico
Sarah. Like,
Parker.
Nico Parker.
Nico
Yeah,
Parker.
I'm wondering if it's actually Nico, and they just kind of like phased it a little bit to not
We'll find
make
Nah,
out
her.
right
that
now.
was a different
That
girl. I
was
think
different.
that was a different girl.
I'll find out right
Um,
now. Hold on.
yeah,
Let's
because
go.
the
We
because
got
on
Google.
Raul's
But that
TV,
is
I
a
couldn't
good
see
point
shit.
though.
We couldn't see that small of a detail. We just saw her like her
She was
back
like
and
a
stuff.
lot. That girl that they show was like a lot more like
Taller.
pale.
Well, it was winter where they
She
were
was like
shooting.
pale.
Yeah, dude, you get paler when you're in the winter, dog. That shit's
I mean,
cold as
yeah, but like she
fuck.
was like white, bro. Like
Was
she
she?
was not. She didn't
She did
have
not
no
look white
kind
to
of.
me.
She looked white to me, bro. I'm
I'll
telling you,
have
she
to
did.
rewatch it in my 4K TV
So
because
we
that
only
shit.
got.
Maybe not white, but definitely
Yeah,
not.
yeah, paler,
Man, bitch, what
paler.
the fuck you think mine is, bro? Mine's 4K too.
Yeah, I
Oh
can't see
the
shit when I'm like fucking 5 feet away from it and it's
so
32 inches.
the girl.
She was taller as well.
No, the girl was Pazolina Van Cliff. Cliff. Yeah,
Is that a
Mm.
white
Van
ethnic
Cliff.
person?
Paulina Van Cliff. I don't know, bro. I mean,
There's no picture?
Oh,
there
I
is,
see.
but she looks.
Paulina von Cleef.
There's nothing
Um,
on IMDb here. Like this.
okay, yeah.
Yeah,
All right, so they did, it was a real person in the
yeah,
settlement that looked reminiscent. Okay,
yeah.
yeah, because I was
Paulina.
like,
Yeah.
we seeing a ghost of like his she could have been here type of deal, like seeing her grow up and
Yeah.
whatnot. But no, yeah, that moment was very sad though. Seeing that, like, imagine the ghost of your past immediately brought up, which we don't see in the game. We know Joe grows accustomed and grows a liking
Ellie.
to Ellie, but we never actively get those movements and emotional tones that Pedro or any actor could give in a live action scenario. That's one thing where live action can provide more from a game based stuff. We get more emotion, we get more involvement with and with the physical appearance and the just the body language, like Raul said.
Yeah.
But
Hmm.
yeah, that scene fucking that was like, damn, dude, he's really dealing with PTSD. He was talking about it to Tommy, like, I don't know what's happening to me, but I'm like, Brody, I'm pretty sure both of you know that's PTSD. That's
Well,
like
Yeah,
very severe
and you could just
trauma.
tell because
Hmm.
whenever he would walk outside, he claimed it was the
The
cold
cold
air.
air, yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
but whenever he would walk outside, he would just all of us he would like shortness of breath. He couldn't
Yep.
breathe. Looked like I thought he was about to. He looked like he was about to pass out.
Yeah, he looked like he
Like
was
it,
concussed.
it was just that serious. The way the way that they portrayed his feeling of like anxiety and like like I don't know. It was kind of what I don't know what the word is. His
What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say the way that they portrayed like his feeling of anxiety and like not knowing if he
Distressed.
can do it anymore, like
Yeah.
distress. Yes, like
Yeah.
he's emotionally distressed. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's what I think it was. Jesus,
Mhm.
like his feeling of emotional distress, like he doesn't know if he can do it animo which
Yeah,
is later what we later on
very
find
sympathetic,
out,
yeah.
from what he's telling to Tommy. And I think that they did a really good job, honestly, especially Pedro Pascal of
Yo, who's got the popo going crazy in the back?
It's Keon.
That's me.
Yeah.
That's me.
Dog,
I didn't
I'm
want
hearing
to
like I was hearing like
Hey,
I heard gunshots,
yo,
dog.
literally, you heard gunshots?
I thought I heard gunshots, bro.
You
It's probably
probably
noise.
did
Yeah,
because literally like 5 minutes before I came in here or came
Yeah.
back to the camera, there were people shooting. So
Are you
you
good?
know,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
I was just like
I've been
I had
there. We seen my
yeah.
streams.
I had to pull up my Spotify. I was like, did I leave something playing or something? Like,
No.
what the fuck?
Yeah, I was like debating whether it was you or him because I know for your area because you're in the medical district, so we fucking hear sirens all the
Oh
time
yeah.
there.
Get off the
But
bus and I get a wee, wee,
yeah,
wee.
it was fucking. But yeah, no, I think
yeah,
there was what I think it was a New Year stream last year maybe or some shit where before I went to Chicago we heard the gunshots pop off
Oh yeah.
and shit was funny as hell. But yeah, you
yeah.
were saying Keon about the emotional distress of.
Nah, yeah, that's pretty much it though. I think that like Raul was saying, you can just see it in Pedro Pascal's face.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't need he legitimately does not need to say a word.
Oh,
You can just
100%.
look at him and can just feel
Hmm.
how he's feeling.
Has he given
And
that level of distress in a past role? Because from the
No.
movies that I've seen him in, it's
I
mostly
don't
been
think so.
cheerful, like Kingsman, that Nickelodeon movie,
In Narcos, he
um,
does. Yeah. Hold on.
Narco.
In
Okay,
Narcos, he does.
I haven't
There's
seen
there's a
Narco.
moment.
The
There's a
only
moment where the what's it called? Where the cartel is like gonna get to
Family or some
his
shit.
fam. Oh wait, no. No, I'm sorry. I was thinking about somebody else. No, never mind. No,
Okay,
because what's it called? It's
because we know
another
in
dude.
Mexico, Narco Mexico, Peña, they show
Peña's the
that.
one. Yeah. Yeah. No,
we're
it's
getting
because
the authentic
yeah.
last.
It's because in Narcos he played the DA
We can
agent.
provide that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, not the
yeah,
DA agent. He plays one of the agents that was in Colombia, but
yeah.
it's his partner who has his family there who was worried about his family. So it wasn't him.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the only things related to Pedro Pascal that I've seen are like this now,
Mando.
Mandalorian, and then Wonder Woman 84.
Oh, that's right. He was in that. Yeah.
That was
Even,
that was actually my introduction to Pedro Pascal.
oh no!
I
Dude,
had
my introduction was in Kingsman Golden Circle. I thought he was white with a really good Texas accent or country accent, and I was like, "That man is Latino. That man is Chilean." I'm like,
Yep.
"What?"
Latino as well.
hmm.
Yep.
He got on my
Uh,
ass, and then I was like, "Bro, go check that out." And he was like, oh, I can kind of see what you mean," but it was like, now that
hmm.
Oh,
I know he's Latino, I can pick it off. Yeah,
the monkeys, guys. The monkeys.
the
We saw the
monkeys.
monkeys.
Dude, that's what I was telling these guys while we were watching. While I was like, I better see the fucking monkeys once we get to campus. And
Yeah.
then I heard in the distance, like little chimp noises and shit. I was like,
Hmm. Nah,
monkeys.
that was amazing. That was
Yeah,
actually amazing.
Yeah.
those little fuckers scared me in the game because they jumped on me. Yeah. fucking-
uh, is there? My mind's like a little fuzzy right now, but is there anything of notes that we haven't discussed about this episode?
The fucking native
The
cousin. I don't
natives.
know.
Yeah.
I
In the
don't know if we
beginning.
The
talked about
natives.
that. Yeah. In the
Yeah.
beginning, we with they fucking killed that small part that they had. They fucking killed it. That shit was funny as hell. But it also showed that like we don't give a shit. Like if you're gonna kill us, kill us. If you're not, then fuck you doing here.
Right.
But yeah, that scene was really good. That wasn't part of the game. And it was just an add-on. But it really gave scope to how people outside of the settlement saw Tommy's settlement, which I thought were
Yeah.
gonna be like bandits, but apparently not. It's Tommy's. But also how just people have survived or potential people survived throughout the entire apocalypse because they were like, we've been here before it all started, and we'd like to keep it that way where we're isolated and whatnot, you know. Um,
I saw.
but oh, there we
I
go.
saw someone derpy. By the way, welcome into the
Welcome.
chat. I saw someone on Twitter actually mention this, and I was like, "Is it? Is that
People
Dina?
are speculating, and
That,
the Dan or Craig was being a bitch, and he was being like, "It could be, it couldn't. I don't know, man." But I haven't played part two, so I don't know exactly. I know that they're a couple, um, but that's about it. I don't know how they meet, so I don't know. I don't know.
Little seeds planting for season two.
Yeah,
You
they
know.
probably little
mm-hmm.
seeds planted, especially because you can't in that one, you can't really go chronological. You gotta sprinkle around like meeting points before they actually meet.
Yeah.
Um,
By the way, Derpy, both of the people that you see on screen, besides me, uh, have not played part two. So please do
oh
not
yeah,
spoil anything in chat.
it's mostly the one at the bottom that cares about spoilers. So yeah,
Yeah, I
don't.
really care about the spoilers.
Yeah, he really
We're
Yeah.
talking
does.
about my
No
fucking
spoilers.
favorite video game of all time, bro.
That's
Yeah.
it's understandable. It's
Yeah,
understandable. We
I
just
care about the spoilers to the
uh,
sequel.
but yeah, yeah. It's good to see the Cuzzos on screen. Because they fucking killed the thing that shit that they said was the gun and the soup thing. You didn't shoot him. The gun's all the way over there. I'm already sitting. It's like you gave him soup too.
Yo, nah,
Yeah.
bro. She did not give a fuck, bro. She,
Yeah.
you could just tell she did not care,
I mean, it's just
Mm,
like
like
it's
at all.
at that point, like you're living through this like very dangerous like times where these
no food,
fucking
low
no,
food and shit.
low
Yeah.
food, like these fucking zombies are coming out and shit. Like, sure, kill me. I'll be glad that a fucking human kills me. I'm not gonna die to these fucking zombies.
Yeah, make it painless and stuff. Yeah, but even
Yeah.
even she said he didn't hit me, so I can see that.
Right. I just hope you know. I just hope you know it doesn't go the same way in season two. I don't know how the fuck they will handle part two adaptation.
Yeah, from what I heard, it's just
Man,
long and
wouldn't
complicated.
want to spoil the part of the game when Sephiroth shows up.
Shut the
Yeah,
fuck up, Stacy.
yeah.
Sephiroth, who's that?
Sephiroth showing up was crazy,
Final Fantasy.
Oh,
especially when he when you know what, I'm not gonna say that.
Him,
Uh,
Cloud, and Joel just started gang banging and shit. You know.
yeah.
they look up at the sky. There's a fucking tri-beam cannon or some shit
And
pointing at
then
them.
Link comes out all of a sudden too. You know,
Fucking.
just get a massive orgy with every single one of them, and
What the fuck? Okay,
Tommy
y'all.
That's
too.
I
what I.
think that's gonna be I
That's
think
what I
that's
said
it
for the theater.
for
Yeah.
the
But we'll see
Um.
where we go from here, man. Because
Yeah.
we had a very like emotionally like heavy part, and
Yep.
we had just like gone through this journey where like Ellie really kind of confesses that like, hey, like I really do want you around, like I really want you here because like I don't want to do this shit without you, like to the point when you know when Joel gives her the choice, like, okay, you should have a choice. Who goes with you? She's like, I'm going with you for like just chooses him real quick.
Yeah. 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 Dude, that
So
shit. There's a lot of shit that we're gonna fucking have to deal with next. Well, next
yeah,
episode, it's basically a break, unless they do the whole
yeah,
flashback thing that we see Ellie do in the DLC. It will probably be like a continuity of just the past.
yeah,
We'll have to see.
yeah.
I don't
I'm
mind
I'm
shit.
I'm kind of assuming this is gonna be something along the lines of the Left Behind DLC.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No,
hmm
that's the title of the thing. Is Left Behind.
yeah. That's the
Is
title of
it?
the episode,
Yeah,
bro.
that's the
Left
title of
behind.
the episode. That's what I'm saying. I
Oh,
don't know
it
if they're
is.
gonna be
Oh,
flashing
okay.
back or flashing forward. I don't mind things when there's stuff like in the Arrow TV version, the Flash TV, for the CW. If you guys have seen the good seasons, not the shitty ones, but we get stuff where they flash back and flash forward and then flash back, and they cut that up in between the entire episode. It's very difficult to pull off. You can't pull it off to make it a like feasible thing, but I would prefer they just go through it with the flashback, go through the entire story, and then flash forward and to like Ellie trying to heal Joel or whatnot. Because I don't want to see the whole cut in. Like it works for the game because of the game mechanics of you trying to look for all the shit. But I think for the show, I would hope they stick just straight to the point,
Yeah.
point A to point B to point C.
Oh, so I do like the choice for Riley. That I don't I don't know her name, but that I do recognize her as the girl who played Ruse, aka Zendaya's sister in Euphoria.
Yeah.
So,
Stormy or Storm is her first name.
Please don't say Stormy Daniels. Please don't say Stormy.
No, 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 no. I don't know who that is. Who's that? Don't tell me that's an actress.
That's the what's it called porn star that Donald Trump paid off.
Oh no, no, no. It's Storm or Stormy or something, but I don't remember.
The woman who
name.
ruined Toad for me.
Storm,
My favorite-
Storm Raid.
Okay,
Storm
there we
Raid.
go. Yeah.
Storm Raid.
Yeah, she's great. Yeah, she's great. She's a great actress. And I hope to see what she brings to the table because we saw some good stuff in Euphoria from her, even though they were short.
Yeah.
Stormy Daniels, that's one of the cameos that we get aside from the IRL voice actors for the game. But yeah, for the
Derpy.
Yo, chill, Derpy. Yeah, just chill.
Derpy. Chill out.
Yeah. Look, I
Chill
get
out.
it, but you're gonna make me don't piss me the fuck up.
talking about a stripper scene, man, with Stormy Daniels.
Yeah,
you about to see how-
I definitely suggest you guys get to part 2 as soon as possible because I'm just gonna give you a fair warning that come the end of this, we have 3 more episodes left. Come the end of this season, people are going to start going crazy all over the internet because not only is the first season going to be over, but they're going to be how do I put this?
I think I know.
People are
what you're
going
saying.
to voice their opinions.
Yeah, I can see it now. They're gonna be like random clip from Last of Us Part 2 and be like, if I see this shit in second season, I'm done. You know.
Yeah,
that's what I've been doing for the recent episodes.
No, but it's like you're kind of overdoing it. Like, you're alluding.
Stuff going down in the game, and I don't want to know anything about this game. Like, I don't know shit about this game. I want to play.
Be respectful. That's all we ask. Just
I'm gonna ride that train. I know people are gonna be looking. For the people that spend their time on YouTube, they're gonna be looking for gameplay of it.
Yeah,
I'll probably go. If I'm pretty sure like big time streamers already played through it, right? Or at least the solo ones, not the like Twitch streamers. But that's probably gonna be a major one on Twitch. So I mean, I'm gonna do mine on YouTube. I don't know my first playthrough of it because I don't want to deal with Twitch timing and that whole thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
definitely. Like I said, get to that as soon as possible because there are going to be a lot of people voicing their opinions, and I don't want you guys to have. As a matter of fact, Raul, when we get off the show, block everything that has to do, like every word that has to do. I'll say after the coming weeks, once the show is done, block every name from Last of Us that you can think of. Block Ellie, Joel, Tommy, Last of Us, like just block everything. Yeah.
I'm probably not even gonna be able to play it. Like I'm probably just gonna have to watch a playthrough because what's it called? Like I don't have time. I don't have time.
Yeah,
to
play.
No, I understand.
That's all right. You can give me the views.
Yeah, so I said I'm just going with Lisa's.
If I owned the game personally, I would like do a playthrough for you.
Yeah.
But
like we have the game. Like Luis lent it to me, and I just like.
Oh yeah, right.
But I know that I know that if I start it, I'm not gonna finish it, man. Like
I mean, spring break is in like 2-3 weeks.
Yeah, spring break. I still work.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, hell yeah, I'm working.
But there's not gonna be a lot of people.
It's spring break for fucking students, bro, not grown ass people.
Yeah, but it's not like he's gonna be having students come over.
They're shooting something during spring break.
Oh, okay.
So I'm probably gonna be helping them with that.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I don't know their shooting schedule.
Or else I take the PS4 and just connect it to the control room TVs.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But yeah, fellas, any last thoughts on this episode before we get out of here?
Great episode.
This one?
Yeah.
Part two is completely different tone from the first scene, brutal and violent. Yeah. We Craig, I know on Twitter, Craig
Yeah.
talked about that. Um, but yeah, I mean that's all I can remember to talk about this episode.
Yeah.
That
Good ass
shit,
episode.
man, good.
I'm very what's it called excited to see how we approach these last 3 episodes. And yeah, man, I'm gonna miss the snowy landscapes for next episode, but we'll see where we go from there. But man, good stuff. And yeah, Pedro Pascal's on his way. It's on his way, and everything's ready. He might not win it, but I know that nomination's coming.
Yeah, for sure. Luis, anything?
We'll have to
Anything?
see what happens, what visually pleasing shit we see for Left Behind, because there's some beautiful shots that
Oh yeah.
have mad potential.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, hopefully we get to see that water gunfight, because or I don't know what they might have. They might have some paintball shit. Because imagine you in an empty ass mall with the homies, and y'all just each get a paintball gun or a water gun and fucking send it, fucking Call of Duty style, just add it. But yeah, I mean, that's it for me. I don't know. You want to say something before we end it, Keon?
I mean, listen, I'm looking forward to these last 3 episodes. I'm looking forward to see how this is going to, play out, because obviously we know the next episode is going to follow the events of the Left Behind DLC, so that's going to be interesting. And then after that, we'll just have episode 8 and 9. 9 being the conclusion. Oh boy. And
Jesus.
yeah, so in 3, 2, 1, spoilers will decommence for The Last of Us HBO series. And with that being said, I'd like to thank y'all for coming out. Stacy, Derpy, we appreciate y'all as always. Thank y'all so much. Thank you to our patrons for thank you to our patrons over there on Patreon for being subscribed. Without y'all, this would not be possible. I would definitely not be on the show right now. So we appreciate y'all.
You have those headphones too.
All right, those
Listen, these headphones are working wonders. All
Hey,
right.
did you returned the other ones already, right?
No.
Motherfucker, you
We got
better
30
get on
days.
that before I get charged $52,
I will, bro.
bro.
I will.
Yeah.
I will. I've been thinking about it. My mom.
Get on that soon, cause
I
hell
won't.
no.
I'll tell you after show. I'll tell you after show. I'll tell you after show.
All right, let's go ahead.
But yeah. And yeah, we'll see you guys next episode. Hope you guys have a great day, great night, and morning. Peace out.